Hi, welcome for some yoga with Lara this afternoon. So we're going to start standing today, and let's just take a moment and you're going to spread your toes and maybe take a slight bend in the knees. Let your hips kind of soften, maybe let your body bounce for a moment. Feel your shoulders relax, and we feel your elbows relax. Just kind of let the joints move, maybe wiggle your fingers a little bit. You can move your head and neck around. Just start to let the body bounce here. Just as much as that feels comfortable for you. If you want to come a little bit higher, you can. Just maybe feeling there might be some noise in the body happening. That's okay. Just honoring what's there. A few more moments here. Just kind of shaking off anything that's in your energy that's ready to let go. And then as you're ready, let's take a really big deep inhale. You're going to exhale, turn your palms forward. And exhale as you. And just taking a few moments here in this place of what we call in yoga Samasthita, standing mountain pose. Just allowing yourself to feel your feet on the ground. Notice if it's moving still, even though we're not bouncing intentionally. Or are you pretty steady? Are you leaning more on the right foot or the left foot? Just observe. Checking in with your knees and your hips, maybe readjusting and tilting the tailbone back a little bit. Perhaps roll the shoulders back once again and feel your rib cage lift, but anchor. You might feel your torso get longer, and then reach for the crown of the head. Invite your lower jaw to release away from the upper jaw. Just feeling the energy and breath move through your body. Let's take a really big, deep inhale, reaching the arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, bringing your hands to your heart center. Just taking a moment to be grateful for your body, for this opportunity to connect with your breath, this time that you're taking out for you today. Give yourself a little smile. And then let's slowly release the hands, and we'll blink the eyes open and shake out a little bit. Beautiful. We're going to bring our hands onto our hips. Let's take your right leg up, and you're going to rotate your ankle a few times one direction. And then let's go a few times the other direction. And then we're going to bring your foot down, and then we'll take your left foot up, rotate your ankle a few times one way, and a few times the other way. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the foot down. Let's take the feet a little bit wider apart. Slight bend in the knees. We're going to bring your hands above your thighs. And then we're going to slowly move the knees around in some circles. 2 and 1. And then let's go the other direction. 2 and 1. Now from here, we're going to knock the knees together and then lift your tailbone up. Roll the shoulders back when we look up. And then we're going to exhale, bring the knees out, round through the spine. Again, let's bring the knees together. Inhale, lift the tailbone up, roll the shoulders back, drop the belly down. Exhale, we'll push the knees out, round through the spine. 2 more times. Inhaling. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhaling. Inhale, let's stand up. We're going to bring your hands onto the hips, and let's just sway out a little bit from side to side. Starting to move into the pelvis and the hips, feeling the legs, maybe the glute stretch. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to slowly exhale, lean forward a little bit, and then inhale, we'll press the pelvis forward, lean back as much as that feels good. So coming forward and back, and leaning forward a little bit, and then leaning back. Inhale, exhaling, and inhale, 2 more, exhale, and inhale, last one, exhale, and inhale. Beautiful. Let's slowly come to neutral. We'll shake the arms out, and then we're going to sway out a little bit from side to side. 2, and 1, and 1. Beautiful. Let's inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, we'll bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna bring your forefingers inside, thumb on top, and let's open and close your arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna gently release, shake those shoulders out a little bit. And then we're gonna lift your elbow up. You're gonna roll that back, and then left elbow and roll it back. Right elbow, and left elbow. One more time, right side, and left side. Beautiful. Let's take your left arm. You're going to turn your palm up, and then you're going to bring the palm down to the ground. We're going to stretch over to the right, bringing your left ear towards your shoulder. Let's inhale, turn that left palm back up, and then we're going to bring your hand down. So reaching the right arm up, palm up, reach back, and then palm down, stretching over to the left, right ear towards the shoulder. Inhale. And exhaling. Let's do that again. So we'll inhale, palm up, leaning back as much as that feels good. Palm down, we'll reach over, bringing the ear towards the shoulder. Inhaling and exhale. Once again, inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhaling. Beautiful. From here, let's come step towards the front of our mat. We'll start with a little bit more dynamic movement. So let's inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, we're going to slowly bend the knees, hinge from the hips, folding forward. Inhale, let's bend the knees. Inhale, slide the hands on the shins. Exhaling, folding forward. Press to the feet. Inhale, stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale. And exhaling. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now check in again. Does it feel a little bit more steady in your feet? Noticing if you feel perhaps a little warmer in your body, maybe feeling the energy start to shift and change. Observe what's happening. Let's slowly release the hands. We'll shake out a little bit. Beautiful. Inhale, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to slowly bend the knees, hinge from the hips, fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down, stepping your left foot back into a lunge. Let's inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, we're going to lower the hands down, stepping the feet back, downward dog. Feel your spine lengthen. Notice the sensations in the body. We're going to inhale, move into a plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, sink the hips to the heels for child shape. Feeling your spine lengthen. Just noticing all the sensations. Inhale, we're going to keep the knees on the ground. We'll bring the body forward and then lower down to the belly. Rolling the shoulders back, lift the heart up for low cobra. Squeezing the elbows and shoulders towards one another. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, come down. Pressing through the hands to tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Inhaling. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's inhale, squeeze your right knee towards your belly. We're going to inhale, bring the body forward to plank, stepping the right foot between the hands, and then left foot to meet it. Let's fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, looking up halfway. Exhale, lower your hands down, stepping your right leg back. Pressing through the feet, let's inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to lower your hands down, step your feet back, downward dog. Feel the spine really long here, stretching out. Inhale, we're going to come forward to plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, hips to the heels for child shape. Staying on the knees, we're going to inhale, bring the torso forward, and then exhale, lower down to the belly. Rolling the shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, lifting for that low cobra. Keep breathing, pressing down to the feet, letting the whole body engage. 2 and 1, we're going to press to tabletop. Curl the toes under, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhaling. And exhale. Bringing your left knee towards your belly this time. We'll inhale, bring the body forward to plank. Stepping that left foot between the hands. Right foot to meet it, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, let's reach up. You're going to grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand, leaning over to the right. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. Grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand, leaning over to the left. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, back up. Let's bring your hands onto the hips, feet a little bit wider, slight bend in the knees. We're going to exhale, squeeze the elbows together, lift the heart towards the sky. 2 and 1. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Now this time we're going to bring your left hand in front of your left foot. I don't know, about 6 inches in front of it. Coming onto your fingertips, let's reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe looking at your thumb. 2 and 1. We're going to exhale, lower that hand back down. Bending into the right knee this time. Right hand down, left arm to the sky. Trying to stack the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower back down. Beautiful. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Bending into the knees, let's find chair pose. Reach your arms up. And then we're going to bring your hands back. Maybe interlace the hands behind the back, stretching the arms back. If that's not available, just stretch the arms back. Imagine you're squeezing a ball between your hands. Feeling the shoulders activate. Just noticing the sensations in the body. 2, 1, we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward again. Inhale, let's look up halfway. Exhale, hands down, stepping the left foot back, ball the foot. We're going to reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, let's lower the hands down. You're going to bring your left hand under the shoulder, this time right arm to the sky, twist. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower the hand down, stepping the feet back, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Gazing between the thumbs, we're going to bring the right knee to the belly again. Inhale, gliding that leg forward, the body forward, step that right foot between the hands. Left foot to meet it. We're going to keep the knees bent, press to the feet, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the heart center, straightening the legs. Pause and breathe. Notice how you're feeling. Noticing the different energy, maybe moving through your body and appreciating what's arising today. Let's inhale, reach back up. Exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward. Once again, we'll bend the knees, find that chair pose. Let's reach the arms back, interlace the hands, maybe opposite thumb on top. One that feels a little strange. 2 and 1. We're going to inhale, lift back up, and then exhale, folding forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, hands down. We'll step the right foot back this time, ball the foot, feel the inner thighs squeeze together, reach the arms to the sky. Exhaling, we're going to lower the hands down, right hand under the shoulder, left arm to the sky. 2 and 1. We're going to lower the hand down, stepping the feet back, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, let's find plank. Exhale, dropping down to the knees. Hips to the heels for child shape. Pausing. Let's inhale, come forward, and then exhale, lower down to the belly. Beautiful. Readjust your arms. You can take that low cobra again, or maybe straightening the arms this time, knees off the mat for up dog. 2 and 1, curling the toes under, hips high, downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Bringing that left knee to the chest. We'll inhale, come forward, stepping the left foot to meet, or between the hands, right foot to meet it. Once again, we'll bend the knees, find that chair pose, inhaling up, and then exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Beautiful. Maybe releasing the arms alongside the body. Notice how this feels different from when we began. Observing. 2 and 1. Now let's bring your hands to your hips from here. We're going to step your left foot back. Both legs are straight here. Both feet are straight on the ground, if you can. We're going to inhale, lift the arms up. Now, once again, we're going to bring the hands behind the back. Maybe grab your opposite elbows, roll the shoulders back, and imagine you could lead with your heart and try to bring your head in line with your tailbone. Feeling that big stretch in the outside edge of the right leg. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up, reach the arms high. Let's exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. You're going to press and lift your left foot off the mat, maybe reach the arms back again, and then bringing that left foot down to meet the right, shaking out. In between here, we're going to take your right foot and bring it into a tree pose. So you can make a kickstand, foot towards the inner calf, or maybe lifting that right foot up towards the inner thigh. Hands to the heart center, maybe arms to the sky. Whatever feels good for your body. You can do any other arm position that works. Feel the shoulders soften, feel your jaw relax again. Taking the gaze up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. 3, 2, and 1. Feet down, hands to the heart. Let's inhale, reach the arms high, maybe lean back a little bit, lift the heart to the sky. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, folding forward again. Pressing through the feet, we'll stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Stepping your right leg back this time. Both legs straight, hips are squared off towards the front of the mat, readjusting your body as you need to. We're going to grab onto the opposite elbows, and then again, maybe see what feels a little awkward, so putting that opposite arm maybe on top. We're going to roll the shoulders back, lead with the heart, hinging from the hips, so you bring your head in line with your tailbone as best as you can imagine, feeling that big stretch in the outside edge of the leg. You can always pull your left hip back a little bit and drop the right hip down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. You're going to come up, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to lift that back leg off the mat, reach the arms high again. 2, and 1. Bring that right foot down to meet the left. And now we're going to take your left foot up for tree pose. So maybe you're going to make a kickstand, foot towards the calf or the inner thigh, bypassing the knee. Bringing your hands to your heart center, to the hips to bring the energy into the center line. Or maybe it feels steady and you can reach up a little bit higher. Keep the gaze up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. You don't have to lift your head up, just the eyeballs. Keep breathing. Noticing how it feels. Notice if it's a little wobbly. Is it steady? Was it different on the other side? Observe without judging. 2, and 1. We're going to bring the foot down, hands to the heart. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. Let's step both feet back into downward dog. With this downward dog, we're going to walk your feet up a little bit. You're going to bend your knees and your belly to your thighs, feeling a little bit different stretch maybe in the upper back. You can bring your chin to your chest. 2, And one, we're gonna come forward and then drop down to the knees, hips to the heels, child's pose. Take a break for a moment. Notice your breath. Notice the different energy moving through your body. So we've been kind of linear. We're going to open up into the hips from here. So just breathing. 2 and 1. Now, before we get into those hips a little bit more, we're going to bring your body forward and we're going to come lay on your belly. Let's take a back bend. So up dog or cobra, any other back bend, and then we'll find downward dog. Beautiful. Let's walk the feet or walk the hands to the feet, or you can walk your feet to your hands, whatever you decide to do. Let's bring the feet pretty close together. You're going to bend your knees and then we're going to scoop up the heels. So bringing the fingertips under the heels, you might need to bend your knees a little bit. You can try to pull yourself towards your shin, maybe lift your tailbone a little bit higher. So just see, where's your body willing to go today? Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to release those heels. Press to the feet. We'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath, pause. Breathe, notice what's happening within your body. 2 and 1. Let's release. We'll shake out a little bit. We're going to come take a giant step out wide on your mat from here. And let's start by bringing the toes out and the heels in. We're going to just come sink into your hips a little bit. Maybe moving the hips from side to side, exploring what's there today. 2 and 1. We're going to straighten the legs. Let's bring your toes in, reach the arms high. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Perhaps grabbing onto the legs or the feet. If there's something else that's more comfortable for you, let yourself find that. What do you need? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, rise all the way back up, reaching your arms wide. We're going to turn your right toes out, opening up warrior B. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's straighten the right leg. We're going to reach your right arm back. Now you're going to sweep the right arm along the horizon. We're going to reach forward and then right hand down, left arm to the sky. Maybe looking up at that thumb. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to take your left hand. You're going to reach it back towards your left foot. You're going to start to bend into your right knee. You're going to make a big circle and then open back up to warrior B. And then we're going to shift to warrior B to the other side of the mat. Holding here, squeezing the shoulders together, just noticing the sensations in the body. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to straighten that left leg, reach that left arm back, reaching the left arm along the horizon, reaching forward. You're going to lower your left hand down, right arm to the sky this time. Keep breathing, feeling that stretch and that sensation, energy moving through the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to reach that right arm back. You're going to make a big circle, start to bend into the left knee. We're going to open back up to warrior B. Inhale, we'll straighten the legs, feet parallel. Let's turn the toes out. We're going to bend into the knees again. So notice if it feels a little bit different, it's feeling easier for me. Let's come all the way back up. Feet parallel. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Perhaps bringing your hands in line with your feet this time, or working the hands back a little bit more. Maybe the head in line with the feet. Just keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. You're going to come back up. Let's turn your right toes out. Bend into the knee. Warrior B. Let's inhale. Straighten the leg. You're going to reach and lengthen back. Sweeping that right arm along the horizon again. We're going to bend into the knee. You can bring your forearm on your thigh, or maybe your hand inside your foot today. You can keep your left hand on your hip. Reach towards the sky. Maybe sweep it over your head. So just listen, what works? And then while you're here, press to the outside edge of that back left foot. Feel your right knee move out to the right a little bit more. Relax your jaw. You like my jaw? Yes, your jaw. 2. And when we're going to reach that left arm up, you're going to slowly bring a circle. Once again, we'll lift all the way up, warrior B, straightening the legs, feet parallel. Let's come over to the left side. Beautiful, warrior B. Noticing the shifts and changes happening within your body. Let's inhale, straighten the leg. We're going to reach and lengthen back. Sweep the arm along the horizon. We're going to bend back into the knee, either forearm on the thigh or hand inside or outside that foot. You can keep your right hand on your hip, up towards the sky, maybe sweeping it over your head. Again, listen, what does your body need? Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take that arm back and around, making that circle as you make your way up. Let's take those feet parallel once again. Heels in, now toes out, bending back into the knees. Sinking down a little bit further. I can come down further, perhaps going from side to side. Relax your jaw again, shoulders away from the ears. 2, 1, let's come up. Feet parallel. Let's interlace your hands behind your back. Perhaps roll the shoulders back. Lead with your heart as you fold forward one more time. Keep breathing. Shake your head and neck out. Yes and no. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower your hands down. Look up about halfway. Let's walk your hands towards your right foot. You're going to turn your right toes out about 45 degrees. Bending into the knee, nose toward your knee. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's keep that left hand down. You're going to bring your right hand on your hip and kind of rotate your chest to the side. If you want to go a little bit further, reach your right arm to the sky, or maybe all the way behind the back, grabbing on to the left hip crease. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly start to unwind. Straightening the leg for a moment, maybe lift your toes up, and then bringing that right foot down, turning your foot towards the center, and then walking your hands over to the left. Turning the left toes out about 45 degrees. We're going to bend into the knee, nose to the knee. Noticing how your body's feeling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can stay here or keeping that right hand down, left hand on the hip, maybe left arm to the sky, or left hand reaching back, grabbing onto that right thigh, rolling the shoulders back, turning your torso towards the left thigh, twisting. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to unwind. Beautiful. We're going to slowly turn your toes back to the side. Let's rise all the way up. Reach the arms wide. Stepping the feet back together at the front of the mat. Let's bring your palms to face forward, feet about hip distance apart, knees slightly bent. Roll the shoulders back, just noticing the sensations in the joints, the shifts and changes. Breathing. And when you're ready, inhaling, reaching up, maybe leaning back a little bit, lift the heart up. And exhale, we're going to come fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, we're going to lower the hands down, stepping the feet back, downward dog. Bend the knees again, bring the belly to the thighs, lift that tailbone really high, big stretch for that upper back. 2, and 1, you're going to drop down to the knees, release the feet, child's pose. Perhaps in this child's pose, you either reach your arms alongside your body, or it might feel good to bend the elbows and tap the shoulders, maybe massaging the shoulders or the neck. So just listen, what does your body need here? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. You're going to slowly come forward, and we're going to come lay on our belly. And as you come lay on your belly, stack your arms and maybe turn your head to the right. I'm going to adjust the camera so you can hopefully still see me on the ground, but just let your body rest for a moment here. 2, and 1. Let's turn your head the other way. Just breathing. Feeling the body soften. Know that you worked really hard already. Time to start to slow the practice down a little bit. We're going to take some back bends to begin. So as you're here, we're going to gently bring your head forward. Let's slide the arms back, arms alongside the body, palms up. We'll roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. Maybe feel the shoulders roll back a little bit more. 2 and 1. We're going to calm down. Now you can do that again. Feels good sometimes to also interlace your hands behind your back. For this first one, we're going to do a couple variations here. We're going to just keep the thumbs at the tailbone. We're going to squeeze the elbows and shoulders together, press the pelvis down, squeeze like you have to hold to go to the bathroom. You're going to lift your heart up. Squeezing those elbows together, the shoulders together. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, coming back down. Maybe relax the arms for a moment. Letting go. Beautiful. Let's try that once again, but this time we'll do a different variation. So again, you can always keep your arms alongside your body. You can interlace the hands, keep the thumbs at the tailbone if you like that. One other option for this one is that maybe reach and extend the arms up first to the sky. Try to squeeze the palms together as much as you can, and then you're going to inhale. Imagine somebody's helping lift you up as you lean back. 3, 2, and 1. Let's slowly, slowly lower down. Beautiful. We're going to stack your hands here. You can rest your chin on your hands or your forehead. That's what's better for you. Excuse me. All right. So from here, we're going to bring the legs a little bit closer together. You're going to press the pelvis down, draw your belly to the spine, and lift your right leg away from the ground. Feeling the glute engage. 3, 2, and 1. You're going to slowly bring that right leg down. Beautiful. Let's do that on the left side. So you're going to point those left toes. Inhale, lift that left leg up, rounding down through the right leg. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come back. Beautiful. Let's try that again. Inhale, reach your right leg up and lower. Left leg up and lower. Beautiful. Now, if you want to this time, you can lift both legs up and then maybe reach your arms forward. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring your hands down. Inhale, let's find tabletop. And exhale, one more child's pose. Exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Inhaling, let's slowly make our way up. And we're going to come do a little bit of core work from our back. And then we'll take some forward folds. So from here, laying on your back, let's squeeze your knees towards your chest. Rocking from side to side. So let's slowly start to bring your hands onto your knees. We're going to inhale the knees over the hips. And we're going to do a few sacrum circles to begin. So a few circles in one direction. And a few circles in that opposite direction. Beautiful. And then we're going to gently come back to a neutral place. We're going to bring your knees over your hips and arms alongside the body, and then really draw your belly to the spine and press the lower back into the ground. From here, we're going to exhale, take your right heel down, inhale back up. Exhale, left heel, inhale up. Exhale, right big toe, inhale up. Exhale, left big toe, inhale up. Again, right heel and up, left heel and up. Right big toe and up, left big toe and up. Again, right heel and up, left heel and up. Right big toe and up, left big toe and up. Let's take 2 more rounds of this. So right heel and up, left heel and up. Right big toe and up, left big toe and up. One more time. Right heel and left heel. Right big toe and left big toe. And then take a moment, bring both feet down. Perhaps press to the feet for a moment, lift your hips up just a little bit, shake the hips out like you're samba dancing real fast. 2, 1, and then we're gonna come bring the hips down. Readjust your body. And we're gonna try this. You can either do, again, one leg at a time, or if you want to join me, we're gonna take 5 rounds of both feet together. So we'll do your heels and toes. So lifting the legs back up, really press that lower back down, draw the belly to the spine. You're gonna exhale heels, inhale up, exhale toes, inhale back up, exhale heels and up and toes and up, heels and toes. 2 more to go. Exhale heels and toes. Last round, heels and toes. Beautiful. We're gonna come bring those feet back down. Let's inhale, reach your arms overhead, take a big stretch. Maybe press down through the belly, but feel, or the hips and the tailbone, but feel that lower back. Lift away from the ground. So just the belly lifting up a little bit, but your hips are still down. We're gonna exhale, lower the arms down, readjust the body. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling and exhale. Now from here, let's bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. We're gonna interlace your hands behind your head. And then we're gonna exhale and squeeze your elbows and knees together. We're gonna do this 10 times. So while you're down here, feel that lower back really arch away from the ground. And then we're gonna exhale, back flat, elbows and knees meet. Inhaling and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring those feet down on the ground, readjust your body again. Let's take a moment and bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Bringing the arms alongside the body, let's grab hold of the mat, roll your shoulders back. Now, if this is available, we're gonna just hold this for a few moments. You can obviously stay right where you're at, this feels good, or press to the feet, lift the hips up, and you might have some swaying that happens within the body. Let that happen, you're releasing. Just noticing if you kind of go over to the right or the left, it's always funny. So like today I'm going more to the right, and it just is always interesting. So let that energy kind of move through your body without attaching too much of a story to it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna lower the hips down, bring the knees together. Let's squeeze the knees to the chest. Beautiful. Now we're gonna take another bridge pose here. You can do what we just did, or if you wanna follow me, I'm gonna bring both feet flat, get my heels as close as I can to my glutes. You can grab onto the sides of the mat, or maybe even try to grab onto the heels or arms alongside the body. So what's available today for you? We'll roll the shoulders back, draw the belly to the spine, lift the hips up, bridge pose. Breathing. Keep finding more space in the body. Keep rolling those shoulders. So adjust your body so you can find more space. Maybe lift your hips up higher, feeling those quads stretch a little bit more. Maybe you're gonna press down through the toes. Keep seeing what else is there. 3, 2, 1, exhale, lower down. Soften, release, give yourself a sweet smile. Yay, beautiful. All right, so let's try that once again, if that felt good. So however you wanna do this for your body today, rolling those shoulders back, draw the belly to the spine. We'll inhale, lift those hips up one more time. 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Giving the knees a squeeze into the chest. Let's rock a little bit from side to side. And we're gonna come up to a seated shape from here. So you can either rock your body up and down a few times to come to a seated shape. That sometimes feels really good for your back. Or you can roll over to your right or left side and make your way up to a seat. So how do you wanna come up? It's all right. All right, and then wherever you're at, let's either keep the legs slightly bent and start to fold forward, or maybe straighten the legs all the way out. And just let your body soften here. We're going to take 10 long, deep breaths. So if you have any sensations going on within your body, breathing into those places. Really honoring those spots today. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale. You're going to slowly start to come up. Let's take your right foot over your left thigh. And so I'm going to turn to this side so you can see, because we're going to do something crazy. So you can stay here, maybe just pressing your right hand into the thigh, pressing that thigh muscle down. If you choose and you're wanting a little bit more for your hip, you're going to bend your left leg and then slide your hips as close as you can. You're going to start to feel a lot of sensation in that hip and glute area. And then from here, if you want, you can bring the right knee away from the shoulder and perhaps bring your nose towards your knee or your shin. The other thing to think about is flexing your toes towards your right knee to activate the muscles in the leg. You can move your jaw a little bit here. You can blink your eyes or wiggle from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Now, depending on what's available for your body, you can either straighten that leg out, or you're going to bend that leg back, and we're going to take the right foot outside the left knee, and we're going to twist from here. So you're going to wrap your left arm around the right leg and twist and turn. And breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to slowly unwind. I'm going to rotate my body to the other side. We're going to stretch both legs out. We'll reach the arms high and then exhale, folding forward once again. So I rotated just so you can see the other side as we start to get into it in just a moment. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to inhale, come up. And now you're going to take your left foot over that right thigh. And then perhaps staying right here or bending into the knee. You can slowly start to stay right here or sink your hips closer towards that right heel. Feeling the left knee move away from the left shoulder, maybe activating the toes to move towards that left knee. You can also bring your nose towards your shin or your knee. Just keep breathing, feeling that sensation again. You can move your jaw again, maybe blink your eyes a few times. Just noticing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you can stretch that leg out and bring the foot outside, or starting to bend that right leg back. We're going to take your right arm this time around the left leg, turning and twisting. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to gently unwind. From here, let's try to move into a pose called logs of fire. So it doesn't matter which leg you start with. We're going to end up doing both legs. If this is not good, just come to crisscross. Otherwise, we're going to try to come knee to ankle as best as you can. Flex your feet again. So flex your toes towards your knees, roll the shoulders back. You can sit right here, or if you choose, maybe folding forward. If you want to activate the hips just a little bit more, if you press your hands into your feet and your feet into your hands, you're going to start to feel the hip flexors and the glute muscles engage a little bit more. So again, just see, what does your body need? And keep breathing. Maybe move your jaw around again a little bit. Just noticing all of the sensations that are shifting and changing. And sometimes even when we move our body or even back off a little bit, we feel something different. So explore. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Maybe starting to slowly lift your body up. We'll bring your hands behind your back and we'll switch the other way. So if you're crisscross leg, just bring the opposite leg in front, or if you're coming into logs of fire, opposite leg on top. And again, you can stay sitting, maybe flexing the toes again towards the knees to activate the muscles. You can also start to lean forward, pressing the hands into the feet, feeling that into your hips, and noticing that this might feel totally different on one side than the other side. You might notice that one knee is really high. It doesn't matter. Just observe and listen to what is your body able to do today. Not forcing the knees to do anything, being gentle and kind to that, and just working with the muscles of the thigh. Just letting yourself find some ease here, pausing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to slowly start to blink your eyes open. We'll come all the way up. We're going to uncross the legs. Let's just one more moment. Stretch your legs out, reach the arms up. Exhale, you'll fold forward. Beautiful. We're going to inhale, come all the way up, drawing your belly to your spine, maybe pointing your toes, slowly lowering the body down. We're going to inhale, reach your arms overhead, big stretch. 2, and 1. Now let's squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Beautiful. Let's lift that right leg up high, maybe pulling it towards your head, feeling your hamstring stretch. Let's take the right leg, whether it's straight or bent, out to the right. And then we're going to inhale up, bending into the knee. Let's take that right knee over to the left, twisting the body, perhaps turning your head to the right. Breathing, welcoming whatever you're experiencing today. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to unwind. You're going to stretch your leg out, reach your arms overhead again. And then exhaling, we'll squeeze that left knee in towards the chest. Beautiful. Let's lift the left leg high, bringing it towards your head, feeling that hamstring stretch out, however you can reach that. And then bringing that left leg out to the left. The leg can be bent or straight. What's available for your body? 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift the leg up. You're going to gently bend the knee, and now we're going to twist. Bringing that left knee to the right, turning your head to the left. Again, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly start to release. We're going to stretch the leg out, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, we'll squeeze the knees towards the chest, giving yourself a great big hug. Now we're going to play with a little bit of breath work here for a moment, and then we'll take this into an inversion if you choose. And if you decide, you can always just move into Shavasana or whatever else you want to do. But what we're going to play with our breath here is just laying down. You're going to bring your hands on your belly. And then we're going to take a really big inhale and feel your belly blow up like a balloon. Beautiful. Now you're going to exhale all the breath out and imagine your belly button moving all the way to the spine. So you're going to try to hollow out the belly as much as you can imagine. So exhaling everything out. And then suck everything up. Inhale. And exhale. Just breathing normally. We'll do this 2 more times. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath. And exhale. Really big inhale, and then you're going to hold the breath out. Exhale everything out, and then like flip the belly towards the spine, pulling everything in. Hold the breath out. Inhale. And exhaling. So just taking 2 more normal breaths. I'm going to explain why we're doing this. So why we are doing this right now is that what happens here is you start to pull everything out. We start to squeeze the blood out of the organs and then just let fresh blood come in. So it's just kind of a nice way to rejuvenate the organs. So 1 more breath, exhale, letting go. Pull the breath belly up and in. Inhale and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now, if that feels good for you, you can continue to practice that. If you want to do one last move, let's slowly move into an inversion. So you can either reach your legs to the sky. Maybe you're going to do shoulder stand up. What I'm going to do today is just lift my hips up a little bit, not as high as a shoulder stand, and just kind of hang out here for a few moments. Just taking some of the weight and energy off my feet and legs and my lower back and hips, supporting them up. Again, another opportunity for kind of the blood to drain down and release, shifting the energy flow, creating more space. And as we do that, we start to bring that sense of relaxation and ease into the body. And then as you're ready, we're going to bring the knees maybe towards the chest if your legs are lifted. Maybe bring your feet over your head if that's what you're doing. And then exhale, we're going to slowly roll all the way down. One last thing, I know I keep saying that, but this is really the last thing. We're going to slide the hands under the hips, lift the chest up, let the head and neck fall back. Inhale through the nose, maybe exhale through the mouth. Letting go one more time. Last. Beautiful. And then letting your body shift and find a sense of space and relax and maybe melt into the mat behind you. So take a really big, deep breath into your whole body. And then feeling your lower jaw release away from the upper jaw. Feeling your neck joint release. The shoulder joint. The hip joint. The knee joint. All the joints in the body. Just let them release. And come into this place where you know you're breathing. You don't need to change your breath in any way. Start to know that the breath is flowing in and out. And as we know that the breath is flowing in and out, what's the sensation of the breath? Maybe noticing it's cool on the way in, leaving a little bit warmer. Again, trying not to change the rate and rhythm of the breath, just noticing the breath and feeling the sensation of the breath. And perhaps as you breathe in, bringing your awareness to your heart. And as you breathe out, letting the breath come from the heart back up. Inhaling into the heart and exhaling. Spending a few moments breathing into the heart space. Maybe feeling a warmth or tingling or pulsing. An opening, a spaciousness, and just notice what's there. Giving yourself permission to slow down, to find rest, to find ease. And just maybe taking a moment as you're breathing into this heart space. Just to thank all of the people in your life that support you, that are there for you, whether they're physically here or not. And then taking a moment to have this deep gratitude for yourself. And then just completely opening your heart to all of you. And notice the feeling that gratitude brings into your body. And when we tap into our heart space, we tap into our gratitude, especially for ourselves fully and completely. It starts to unlock so we can live our life to the fullest. So just spending another moment feeling that in every cell of your body and all of your being. Perhaps taking a moment to bring one hand to the center of your chest and one hand to your belly. And just to hold you, feeling that warmth that is you. Take one more big, full, deep breath. Feel it in your heart and your belly. Exhaling, releasing. Maybe releasing the hands, starting to wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit. Rotating your wrists and ankles and reaching and stretching any way that'll feel good for you today. Maybe drawing your knees towards your chest, giving yourself a big hug. What a gift you are. You can gently roll over to your right or left side. Try to keep the eyes closed for another moment. We'll come up to a seat, bring your hands to your heart. And just taking a moment to really, again, thank yourself, thank your body, thank your breath, thank this time that you've taken out for you today. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And until we meet again, namaste.